Good morning. Today's lesson is 12:3 elapsed time. And if you're starting this lesson, then hopefully that means that you have gone back and reviewed. And to do that, remember, go into your email, into your waffle, down to Pearson. And then click on Pearson Realize. And then this is your science and math. So you want to go to classes and assignments for math. And I assigned these digital quick checks for lesson 1 and 2. So that was telling time to the minute and time to the quarter and half hour. So there are about 5 questions each. So do those before you start this lesson so that you'll be ready for elapsed time. All right, let's get started. So elapsed time is the amount of time that passes between one time and another. Now we've been doing this on morning work and stuff for a long time, and I've had you draw a timeline. And so that's the first strategy that I'm going to show you again today of how to solve for elapsed time. So we're going to use the timeline strategy first. So we are given a start time, for example, 3:15, and an end time, 5:45. We draw our timeline, our number line. We know our start is on this side and our end is here. So we put our start time here at 3:15 and our end time 5:45 here. And so we jump on our timeline. So we say 3:15, 1 hour. 3:15 plus 1 hour is 4:15. I asked myself, can I jump another hour, 4:15 to 5:15? My end time is 5:45, so I can. So I jump another hour, 5:15. And then I need to get from 5:15 to 5:45. I can do that different ways. I think in this case, the easiest way is to count by tens. So 5:15 plus 10 minutes is 5:25. 5:25 plus 10 minutes is 5:35. And 5:35 plus 10 minutes takes us to 5:45. Now, in order to find how much time is in between, we need to look at these jumps. We add them together. 1 hour plus 1 hour plus 10 minutes plus 10 minutes plus 10 minutes. So that gives us 2 hours, 10, 20, 30 minutes. Okay, so we'll do one more that way, and then we'll try, I'll show you a different way of doing your elapsed time. So looking in our book, example number 1 is start at 11 o'clock and end at 11:40. And you have paper, hopefully, and you can do this on your paper with me. All right, so we're starting at 11 and ending at 11:40. So I go ahead and draw my timeline. 11 o'clock here, 11:40 here. So I always want to jump my hours first, like I did on the first problem, but the situation here is that I don't have an hour to jump. If I jump from 11 to 12, I'm going to go over my end time. So in this case, I can't jump an hour, but I can jump 30 minutes. I want to get as big increments as I can out of the way. So I can jump 11 plus 30 minutes is going to get me to 11:30. And then I'm going from 11:30 to 11:40, which is 10 minutes. And then when I want to find the time between these two, I add 30 minutes plus 10 minutes equals 40 minutes has elapsed between 11 and 11:40. All right. So I'm going to show you the other way. It is creating a chart, and this is new. So this is strategy number 2. This is strategy number 1 for elapsed time. And you can do it either way. There's really no right or wrong way, just whatever you end up feeling more comfortable with. A lot of you might be more comfortable with the timeline because it's what we've done so much of. All right, here goes. So, time, and you need your hours and minutes, and then to make your chart like this. All right, so for this first problem we did, we can put it on the time chart first. So our beginning time was 3:15, and our end time was 5:45. If I have enough paper here. Okay, and so we're going to add our time the same way we did here, but on the timeline, but it's going to be in the chart. So we have 4:15, and if I went from 3:15 to 4:15, that means I added 1 hour. Now I can go another hour because that's not going to get me to 5:45. So I can say 5:15 is plus another hour. And then if I add 10 minutes, it's going to take me to 5:25. And if I add another 10 minutes, it's going to take me to 5:35. And then to get to 5:45, I need that last 10 minutes. And now we're going to add these together. So we have 2 hours, 10, 20, 30 minutes for your elapsed time. okay? And we can do the same thing with this other problem we did. So we want to set up our chart. Make sure you can see that. Time, hour, minutes, whoops. Our start time was 11 o'clock in the second problem, and it was 11:40 was our end time. So we could start by adding 30 minutes, or we can do 10 minutes at a time. It's really up to you. So I like to get the big jumps out of the way. So we'll jump from 11 to 11:30. That's plus 30 minutes. And then 11:30 to 11:40 is 10 minutes. Did not need that much paper. There's space between them, but 30 plus 10 is a 40-minute elapsed time. All right, I'm going to show you with two more. Well, I'll show you one more problem both ways, so you can practice it either way you're feeling most comfortable with. Let's see, we'll start with start time 6:30 p.m. end 7:50 p.m. So we're going to start with our timeline first. Our starting time is here, 6:30, and our end time is 7:50. So 6:30, I know I can jump to 7 o'clock. Can I jump an hour, 6:30 to 7:30? Yes, I can, because I need to go all the way to 7:50. So I can go ahead and jump an hour. So 6:30 plus 1 hour is 7:30. And then 7:30 plus 10 minutes is 7:40. 7:40 plus 10 minutes is 7:50. So then we add up 1 hour plus 10 minutes plus 10 minutes, and we have 1 hour, 20 minutes. And to do this on the T-chart, time, hour, minutes, we want our start time here, 6:30, and our end time here, 7:50. So 6:30 to 7:30 is plus 1 hour. 7:30 to 7:40 is plus 10 minutes. 7:40 to 7:50 is plus 10 minutes. So then we add all of these together and we have 1 hour, 20 minutes. All right, so your assignment is to go into the classroom